It's a Patron, I decided in the song, baby, yeah. Ooh. And it's just super snippets, baby. Just stay up, and this feeling bad. Until the ain't got to say.
I need a room full of dancers, all of us cancers.
Left like a Rihanna's Rihanna, baby, you, and it's all for you. Girl, I just can't help it. Girl, you taste so good, love it, feel so numb. Ride me till I'm about to. I see you are about your ogre shy. Hey, shy, so I'm here for. I'm ready.
Sorry guys, I was in my moment. Like, let's get him off the chain. And I was listening to Party Next Door. Like, oh, my makeup looks so good. I was listening to Party Next Door, like, on the train the whole time. So I'm still in the like zone. And girl, I'm so upset because like I really wanted to go to the freaking concert, but like when I seen it, I was so excited, and I was like, my next paycheck, I'm gonna get it. My next paycheck kind of blew it or whatever. And then the next paycheck after that, cause like literally, to be honest, like if I didn't buy it that same day, like it would have been slow, because like it sold out the same day. Like people was like, what? Party Next Door, PND? Like what? They bought the tickets ASAP, so like I wouldn't be able to go regardless, to be honest. And I'm not even stressing it because I can have my own content right here, and I could probably watch that on YouTube in a couple weeks, so I'm not even gonna be mad, because I think it's the first week in March or something, and I have friends that are going, so have fun. Anyways, so today yeah, I went out and I seen something that really captivated me, and somebody did mention that they wanted me to talk about like self-confidence, whatever, and this kind of like drew me in also. Like I just wanted to mention it. Like I seen this guy, and I know this is like kind of normal, but people kind of overlook things like this, but when I see it, it really touches me. This guy, like he was, you know, blind or whatever, and he had a dog, and he was walking, and the dog was leading him, and he was just there like walking down the stairs, and like he kind of had his designated side, and everybody was walking down fast on the other side, and like there was some people that were behind him, but they were kind of like annoyed, like, can you hurry up? But like it's so beautiful to see that there's people that are confident within themselves, knowing that they have to live in this new, you know, situation. And I don't know how long the guy was blind, obviously, but like, you know, like when certain things happen to people, they kind of get discouraged by the world. They think that people will look at them different, or they might not feel as confident. Like a lot of cancer patients might feel that way, so they might wear a wig, or when they go out, like they'll wear a hat, and people will kind of know because they're looking around for their hair. Like, you know what I mean? Like there's certain things that people look at, and like they're kind of like, you know, and then there's other people that are really confident, like, and I love to see that. Like I love seeing, like, it really touches my heart, you know, and it really breaks my heart that a lot of people are not confident regardless of what the situation is, whether it's internal or external. You know, like confidence is something that you have to build from within, and then it comes out eventually. When I was younger, I don't think confidence was really a big thing for me. Like I didn't really care about anything. The only thing that really bothered me was my forehead, but as you can see, I found different ways to adapt to it, you know, and this also ties into insecurities, but like, you know, like everybody has a flaw. Everybody has something that somebody else is gonna notice, you know. So once that person notices it and it bothers you still, it's gonna affect you personally, and that person is gonna have that power over you. So first off, you should definitely claim the fact that you have this flaw. And this is, I'm talking like externally. You have this flaw, whether it's acne, whether it's a big Rihanna forehead, whether it's a big nose, whatever the case is that you might find that you don't like, or you know, you feel like it's not beautiful or whatever. Take that, find a way to minimize it, or find a way to own it and dress it up, you know what I mean? There's people that have hormonal problems where they can't grow their hair. So what do? They get a wig, they get a weave. Some people have extremely big noses. They contour their nose, they get plastic surgery. And I'm not the type to promote plastic surgery on whoever's watching this video, because most people that watch my videos are like the young crowds. So I wouldn't say go get plastic surgery at all. I would definitely recommend contouring your nose, but like if you have a flaw, like definitely find a way to cover it up. And eventually, like, to be honest, as you get older, you hear so many people saying, they just like, all right, like it doesn't bother you anymore. Like I went through my whole middle school years, like people talking about my forehead, the fact that my boobs are really small, and to be honest, I'm happy my boobs are small, because like if they were bigger, like I wouldn't be able to run. I heard that you get backaches and all kinds of crazy stuff, and I'm happy. Like, kudos to me. And there's a lot of girls with small boobies. Like I don't think that girls with big boobs are unattractive at all. I think they're beautiful, but you know, the fact that I have small boobs, it's not really a big thing anymore, because I know that this is me. Like this is how God made me. He made me like this for a reason, and like he made all of us the way that we are for a reason. Like there were no mistakes. Regardless, there's no mistakes. This is how it's supposed to be. And the fact that, you know, like I accept God in my life, I have to accept how he created me and not let it bother me and question his authority, because it's rude. So like, yeah, like you definitely just have to own it and try to be unbothered. Like who cares what people say? Who cares how people feel about how you look or how you speak or how you, I don't know, like just how you are as a human being. Like if that's who you are, own it. Like if you're ghetto, be ghetto. Like don't try to change for anybody, because at the end of the day, that's who you're known for. I mean, that's who you're known to be. Like people don't want you to fake it. And if you want to personally change for yourself, then you could definitely change. Like don't change for anybody else. Don't do anything for anybody else. Regardless, anything in life you do for yourself. Don't do it to please anybody else. As far as internal confidence, internal confidence is the hardest part, I think, because like we tend to fake it. We can easily fake it like publicly, but like behind closed doors, things could really bother us as far as like feeling beautiful. And a lot of women may feel like that, like they feel like they're not beautiful because of past relationships. Maybe their ex-lovers didn't tell them that they're beautiful. Maybe they put them down a lot. Maybe they, you know, cheated on them a lot. There's a lot of things that ties into internal, you know, insecurities, and it will really affect you. You know, like if someone is not treating you right, you start to question yourself, like, is it me? Like, am I ugly? Like, what is it? Like, what am I doing wrong? You know, but like, to be honest, like, never victimize yourself because of somebody else's wrongs. Like, if somebody doesn't appreciate the fact that you're being the best you can be, then you don't need to be with that person. And I know this conversation is not about relationships, but it definitely ties into it, because relationships, like the people that you surround yourself with, has a great effect on who you are as a person. And like if you're always around people that are negative, or if you're always around a negative like vibe all the time, you're gonna tend to be very negative, and you're gonna tend to be very you're gonna tend to be less attracted to yourself. Like, to be honest, when I was, you know, when I started getting into my teenage years, like, I don't think that really bothered me. My confidence really lessened when I went natural, and I hate that, because like I was literally like the only girl out of all my friends with like my hair this short. My hair was natural on top of that, so I got the most looks like before. And it wasn't like pleasant looks either. It was just like, ew, you know? And this is around the time that a lot of people were like finding out about, you know, perms, and they're like, oh, okay, now I'm gonna start going natural. But these people are transitioning. I was transitioning for a while, but once you do the big chop, it's a completely different story. You step into a new world. People look at you completely different. So, you know, like I had days where I felt so ugly. Like I didn't really like the way I look, you know? But eventually, like I just like grew into it. I got used to it. I got used to the looks. I owned it. Like, yeah, as anybody that like knew me from like years ago when I did my first big chop, like they were like, oh my gosh, like you're so confident, you know, you cut your hair so short, like you're owning it, this, that, blah, blah, blah. and the comments that people were giving me that knew me personally really helped me to like build my confidence, to be honest, because the people that were outside, they didn't know me as a person. They don't know why I big chop. They don't know my situation. They don't know my struggle. So like, to be honest, like, my supporters, like the people that I surrounded myself with, really helped me and supported me throughout the process. And little did they know that I was completely insecure. I did not like it. Like, after I cut it, I was like, oh God, what did I just do? Like, how am I gonna do this? Like, it was so hard. It was really hard. Like, I didn't know nothing about curl patterns. I didn't know. All I knew was that I just wanted to slap some gel in it and make it real curly. And I'm a 3C, 4A texture. So my hair is very curly. Like, it's very curly. I get like small little tight curls, but I was clueless. Like, I didn't know. And not saying that there's anything wrong with any other hair texture. That really doesn't matter, to be honest. Like, all hair is beautiful. But like, as you can see, like, my hair was easy to tame, and like, I still didn't even know what I was doing. So like, point of the matter is like, you are not your hair. It's literally who you are as a person that really stands out. And I feel like people really respected me because it was me. It wasn't much of my hair. They were like, oh my God, Justine did that. Like, wow, like, that's cool. I don't know, after that situation, like, or after that process, I really, you know, felt confident, and my hair grew, and, you know, I even motivated other people to do it, you know. So, you know, just be yourself and try not to make people's comments bother you. Like, unless they're not somebody that personally knows you, whatever, like, don't let them bother you, because at the end of the day, people are gonna say things about you. People are gonna talk crap all the time. Like, I've had people curse me out on Instagram just for like pointing out something, or like being myself and like not being that everybody else that's commenting saying yes and blah blah blah. Like, I'm gonna be the type of person that's on your Instagram that's gonna be like, why are you doing this? I'm Drake. Like, you don't need to do this. Like, you're better than this. And like, people don't like that. Like, and it sucks because like, I know I shouldn't be like, you know, butting into people, but like, I'm sorry, this is social media. Like, I'm gonna comment, you know? I'm getting off topic, am I? But like, no, I had to bring it up because like, people, like, somebody really came at me the other day and I was really like offended. No, I'm just joking. I wasn't offended. I don't care. They really came at me because basically they put up a picture of Kim K and Kanye and somebody else, Beyonce, and they were like, this amount of Grammys, and then sex tape under Kim's name or whatever. And I was like, to be honest, like, at the end of the day, like, and I'm not working for Kim. Kim is not benefiting me, but like, I feel like she's a regular person. Like, leave her alone. Like, why are people still talking about that? Like, everybody has a past. Everybody has went through something. Like, why are we still talking about this? Like, she got more money than you. She's never gonna go hungry. She never gotta kill a roach. Maybe you have to. Like, I don't get it. Like, why are people so caught up in bashing somebody? Why don't you celebrate somebody's success? Like, I don't know. Like, I would never like bash somebody. And like, as much crap as I talk about Beyonce, I still buy her CDs. So like, nobody can really say that I really would sit there and bash somebody unless they really make themselves look stupid publicly and celebrates it. Like, if somebody tries to turn their life around, why can't you just forgive them and just move on with your life? You still gotta bring up the past. Why? So like, I just had to bring that up because like, people really, and then the person commented back and they were like, you ugly, nappy headed, blah blah blah. And I was just like, oh, okay, thanks for telling me something that I never knew. Like, I didn't know it was ugly, but okay. Like, and I'm not cocky. Like, I'm not cocky at all, but it's the fact that like, I'm confident in myself, and I know I'm not an ugly person. I'm a beautiful person. Like, I know that I can influence lives, and I'm not a selfish person. I'm able to share stories and motivate somebody else. So I think that's just beautiful. Like, like, a lot of people could do that, but a lot of people won't do it because they just don't feel like, they don't care about other people. The fact that you're really trying to like come at me, like, I really had to just bring that up. I'm sorry, like, I had to. And then they had their friends commenting like, you ugly. I'm just like, girl, bye. Anyways, so yeah, that's just a prime example. Like, people are gonna come at you regardless. Like, and it doesn't really matter because it's not, unless it's someone personal. Like, if like a family member comes at you, or a personal friend comes at you about something, like, don't get mad, get gladware. Don't let that affect you. Be confident in yourself and be unbothered. Listen to Kanye. Don't let things affect you because you're beautiful. If you're watching this, you're beautiful because you're taking the first steps to being confident, to being unbothered, to being awesome, to being terrific. just to be a better person, because people always want to fall into the trap of, oh, I hate life. Embrace life. Love yourself. Be confident. Put yourself out there. If, you know, like, not everybody's going to be a Beyonce. I always got to use that as an example. Not everybody's going to be a Beyonce. But you got to make it work. You know? You may not look like the next chick, but make it work. Love yourself. Put yourself first. And don't let anyone distract you from what you really want to do, because you're probably doing better than them. I'm just saying. Alright, I don't want to make this video too long. I'm gonna go watch this makeup off and go to sleep. So, thumbs up if you like this video. Let me know how you feel below. I know I started ranting and going off topic as usual, but that's just me. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.